I pledge myself to the stream, to a love of all things gaming, to an appreciation of hardware, software, services, and the place of wonder where they converge. I shall set no one game, no one genre, no one platform, no one manufacturer, no one publisher, no one developer above the other. I shall not covet my fellow gamers' streams, nor contrive to attract followers with fads, fandom, nor fakery. I am faith. I am variety. I am game for love of game. I pledge myself to the stream, to a love of all things gaming, to an appreciation of hardware, software, services, and the place of wonder where they converge. I shall set no one game, no one genre, no one platform, no one manufacturer, no one publisher, no one developer above the other. I shall not covet my fellow gamers' streams, nor contrive to attract followers with fads, fandom, nor fakery. I am faith. I am variety. I am game for love of game. I pledge myself to the stream, to a love of all things gaming, to an appreciation of hardware, software, services, and the place of wonder where they converge. I shall set no one game, no one genre, no one platform, no one manufacturer, no one publisher, no one developer above the other. I shall not covet my fellow gamers' streams, nor contrive to attract followers with fads, fandom, nor fakery. I am faith. I am variety. I am game for love of game. I pledge myself to the stream, to a love of all things gaming, to an appreciation of hardware, software, services, and the
Right, hey, what's up, everybody? This is Game Logic here on Twitch, back with another episode of An Accounting of Third Measures, which is the sub-branding label, subtitling label that I use for all of my Let's Play sessions, featuring me playing games that are played from the third-person perspective, generally third-person action-adventure games. So no telling what episode number this is going to be. The episode number is a thing that I use on the YouTube channel. But here on Twitch, we just go live and entertain. So, again, I am Game Logic from the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube, as well as the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. We're going to get things started here with a little bit of Shadow of the Tomb Raider, a holiday season 2018 release from Eidos, published by Square Enix. So this is session number 3 in what is a 4-part arc. So I'm not sure when we're going to get to segment 4. Tomorrow night we're going to be playing Borderlands with fellow Son of Anarchy Nostradamus, and then later tomorrow night we'll be getting into Borderlands 3 with fellow Twitch streamers Scarlet Baby and Nine Diamond. So probably sometime over the weekend, we'll hit up session 4, and from there, we're going to drop kick the Variety Switch and flip over to Divinity. I can never remember what sequence this jumble tell is. It's Divinity 2 Original Sins, I think, for Nintendo Switch. And then going into next week, we'll probably start throwing some NHL 20 into the mix, is what it's trending to looking like right now. So, without much further ado, let's go ahead and get into Tomb Raider. I want to check the audio mix balance because I'm piping audio through my Behringer Xenix 302 USB audio mixer, which is different than my Go XLR setup that I've been using for the past couple weeks. So we're just going to verify that we've got good voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream and check the audio mix balance pretty quickly against the background music here on the waiting screen, and then we will be ready to go. So can I get confirmation that I've got good voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream? Do I have good voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream? And I want to check that one more time because I can hear my headphones, so I'm not certain if I'm hearing the audio volume of the stream audio or my headphones audio. So can I check one more time and verify that I've got good voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream? Do I have good voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream? Alright, so it seems like things are hunky-dory. We're going to go ahead and get started here. Word of warning, my allergies are off the chain tonight. So the only good news is that my congestion is not the worst of it. It's my eyes, which the good thing is fortunately you can't hear my eyes on the stream. So it won't be, might not be as much of me sniffling in your ear tonight, but it may be one of those nights where I'm only able to play for a few minutes at a time before I have to stop and clear my eyes out because I won't be able to see. Eyes have just been burning a lot of the day, and a couple times during the work day, like I just couldn't, right eye was completely closed up. Pure leaf tea going. So contrary to some past experiences, I've actually been having a pretty decent time playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I do like it. I do prefer it over Rise of the Tomb Raider. And I don't even remember exactly what so I don't remember if Rise was the second of the reboot or the first. I thought it was the first. Thought it was the first of the reboot. We probably have a little over 2.5 hours for tonight's live stream. trying to mix up a little bit of my gameplay these days and not solely have whole arcs take place necessarily on the live stream. So this one, just because of how my schedule's worked out, I actually played the first 30 minutes just off stream, and then I did a Let's Play video game capture this morning. This morning or last night, I guess.
Part of the plane landed here. My gear is in that cargo. I'll need to cut it down.
I had some problems with the Let's Play video with some stuttering frame rates. It looks like...
Might be a sharp piece of scrap in that section of the wreck.
So I heard that clue this morning and completely disregarded it. I played a little bit of this section this morning, just trying to verify that I had cleared my capture card issue. Now it appears what the issue was that capture card just did not like.
Won't be able to open that without a tool.
Yeah, I'm not absolutely certain why,
Damn it.
Good job, Laura. Looks like we get to go dumpster diving. Not a super huge fan of the Tomb Raider QTEs. And I think I got assaulted by that thing this morning, and it didn't. I guess before you get the faux knife.
Good, but it's dull. I need to find something to sharpen it.
It's like what I don't understand at this part right here is like, why can she not shimmy up this rope? I did that earlier in the game, but for some reason it's not allowing me to do it here. It's frustrating because mechanically it looks exactly the same as the other rope that I was able to shimmy up. The other thing that's making things very difficult now is there's lots of very discomforting animal sounds. None of those are harmful animals right now.
Got everything I need. Should head back to camp. Needs to be sharper.
No, you're not supposed to head back to camp. You're supposed to actually... finish this. Now, I have no idea. So from here, she can jump over and swing on that vine. But for what purpose, I don't know. Oh, okay. I need to find something to sharpen it. Why could you not just sharpen it, like, on a rock or something? So obviously lots of Twitch UI changes today. So I guess now I'm good to go. New outfit available. Okay. So how come... I gotcha. I think one of the cool things they've done is, because I played Rise of the Tomb Raider, it's given me all of the outfits from that game already.
That should be sharp enough.
This is much better, because I was very not quite with the happy after the game capture last night, and I was getting drop frames all over the place. So one of the things that to me is the most interesting is in the redesign, Twitch took the followers number and pulled that off the main screen. So now you can't see how many followers a person has unless you deliberately click into that page, which on the main landing page for your channel, it looks like it's a tab. It's not really a tab. It's actually a separate HTML page, But again, I just thought that was the thing that was very interesting. Obviously, I think that's good. It's a healthy thing to
Something's
try
still holding the
and
supplies up.
try and keep people from hyper-focusing on differentiating streamers based solely on their follower number. I thought that they had buried the view count too, but I can see my view count there in the lower right-hand corner of my landing page video. I'm gonna hit the monkey mantle.
Yes! Now I can get my gear back.
So all told, this game is supposed to be about 26 hours of gameplay, which isn't too horrible.
Why didn't I pack all my equipment together?
Good question, Lara.
Miss Croft? Anyone? Come in.
Miguel? Where are you? Damn.
So none of her automatic weapons? I guess not. So where am I supposed to go? Out over there. That's a tethering thing. And I don't know what it is about this time. Maybe there's fewer systems. But for some reason, I feel like I'm catching on a heck of a lot quicker. Now, maybe it's just because... No, don't pull on it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's... So not more systems, but I still feel like some of these systems are very arbitrary. Like, I get this tethering system, and, the additional abilities it gives you to traverse the environment, I don't understand entirely why... Like, when I shoot that arrow, why can I then just not swing on the rope? Why do I have to tether? Like, I don't understand that constraint. And not having the other feature. It's fine, whatever.
Miguel? I don't like this. Miguel? Where are you?
think something to eat, Miguel.
Oh no.
My other problem is every time I go to take a drink, I think I'm certain that,
Miguel?
you know, you never know when a leopard is going to leap out at you or they're going to spring some other kind of trap. The other thing about this game, which is kind of interesting, is that it's pretty linear in a world where everything is about, like, open world. Okay. Oh, that's one of those derpy derps that was running around my base camp. Ah, Chupacabra. Yeah, it says it's supposed to go over there. So there should be a way to scramble. Well, maybe not. So take the long way around, maybe. Ooh, more blood on the ground. That's not good. Now, this is the point where a person like myself turns around and goes back in the other direction, away from the bloody trails on the smears on the trail. Can we go back up that wall? Okay, good. It says it's traversable. Is that Miguel? Looks like. Is he there, or is it just a bunch of flies? I just saw blood. I may have missed that. Okay. Leopard. Yep. Shere Khan. Are the monkeys working with the leopard? Oh, but you don't see the second leopard. This is not good at all. Holy shit. I'm still not convinced that the monkeys are not working with the leopards. There's just no way. I mean, look. Tomb Raider's got some smooth controls. There's no way that I'm gonna catch.
Got to be careful here.
There's no way that I'm going to pull my bow. If the leopard comes at me full speed and this is not a quick time event, there's no way I'm going to pull it and pop him. Now if I had my automatic assault rifle, that might be different. Birds are laughing at me. Because you're dumb. Again.
Damn it.
Going back up the trail in the opposite direction would be a perfectly reasonable course of action here. Alright, we got some mantling to do. I'm sure I'm not going to get jumped before then. They tried to get me with the jump scares. Great, now I'm gonna...
That's it.
Where's the big cat?
It's working.
know that you're meant to get through this section untouched. Whoa! Where is he? Ah! Oh! Ah! Stab that walkie-talkie! Was that the one, or was that the second one? What's gonna happen here? Get that. Was that respect? I guess so. That was some scary-ish there. It's not Halloween month yet, but that's enough where I wouldn't. I'm not going straight to bed after that. I don't know why I am collecting feathers. Tap A to heal. Oh, that'll be an A. Alright, good to go at this point. So I am going to get... I hope I have not let it go too far. I do want to check that audio mix balance while the... music and combat noise was up pretty high, so give me just a second to make sure this video is not getting totally derped up, and we'll get going here again shortly. I do this because my YouTube viewers who will be watching the VOD, I don't like them to have to listen to entirely horrible audio that goes on for hours and hours just because I recorded it live and didn't check it, so give me 1 second. So I'm not absolutely certain that the audio mix balance is okay. So we're probably going to wind up checking it one more time. There's all sorts of healing herbs. I mean, the one good thing is there does not appear to be any shortage of healing herbs throughout the game, so... The only thing I didn't like about that is, so she had the knife the whole time. I don't seem to be able to actuate a melee attack just of my own accord. I don't really understand that. Ooh.
That's part of the wreckage.
Yes, it is, Lara.
Jonah!
It's almost like that, some of the tree traversal stuff on that site off the first base camp was almost like about just showing you kind of proof of concept, so that you would get the mechanic.
The plane!
Man, this game looks
Jonah,
really good
are you
for a
there?
2018 game. This is so, and I'm not even playing in 4K. I mean, I can't imagine. And again, when traversal is on this game, it's tight. It really feels wonderful, but... And I'm really not a super huge fan of the whole, here are all your weapons now, let me arbitrarily take them away from you. And then on top of that, have her incrementally get them back. But I will say I appreciate this part of the design.
Some sort of parasite. I was looking for some wormwood, but it doesn't grow around here.
Let me see.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
If we leave it in there, it'll only get worse. Sit.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I had something similar happen to me when I was a child in Egypt. I won't lie, it's gonna hurt.
You think that storm from earlier was...
I feel like his voice is familiar. I looked up the actors and actresses on IMDb, and the only one...
I think maybe we should stop and take stock.
that stuck out at me was Camilla Luddington, who plays
Flying
Lara.
into that storm.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Well, I should have insisted we turn back. I mean, I get it. You lock onto a problem and everything else just disappears.
Jonah.
Hey, I'm with you. It's my choice, most of the time. But if we die, who stops the cataclysms? Who keeps Trinity from doing what they want?
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down. But maybe for the sake of a few hours,
Yeah, Earl
we could
Balon.
turn back.
Maybe we should give him a name.
Okay.
Eli?
Ugh.
My cousin. He's always trying to get under my skin.
Goodbye, Eli.
Nasty. Yeah, I don't really recognize him from anything. I'll go through it later.
We should
I feel
go.
like his voice is familiar.
If we can find Kawak Yaku, we can rest for the night.
Sounds good.
Now, what I'm not looking forward
I
to
think we can see the village through the vines over there.
is I hope this is not about to become an escort mission
I'm
game.
glad you stayed at the first site.
If you were out there, I wanted you to be able to find me. I had a flare gun, so...
Yeah, I think Miguel was heading toward it when...
Poor guy.
How'd you manage to get Eli in your arm anyway?
We can get through here. Give me a hand.
Way to go, Jonah.
You see that?
It must be Kawak Yaku. We have to get down there.
Hopefully, this is, place we can get to without any totally random traps being sprung on
You
us.
sure this is a path?
Come on, stay close to me.
This is definitely not a path.
Well, Nathan Drake here.
Oh. Oh, God.
Almost there.
Almost there. Heard that before.
Of course, it's so weird that
God.
probably most gamers today probably know Nathan
Just a
Drake
couple more
more so
steps.
than Lara Croft, but of course Lara Croft actually came first.
You all right?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Sure, something's gonna happen to Jonah that's gonna get us separated. This looks like people are here.
What do you think built all this?
It could have been the Inca. They knew a lot about hydraulics.
The bridge is down. Maybe we could lift it with those counterweights.
Maybe. I don't understand. It's almost like a creel.
I hope that this structure is here because we're on our way to that village.
Me too. There might be a release valve on top of the water tower.
You know, if I had known how much time I'd spend in the wilderness, I'd have paid more attention in Boy Scouts.
Yes, I knew
Wasn't
he was
your
gonna say
thing.
that.
Well, my family situation meant we didn't get to do a lot of stuff like that.
It's too heavy. Give me a hand. Nothing.
Okay, let's let it go, slowly.
There might be a release valve on top of the water tower. There might be a release valve on top of the water tower.
Hey, that did something. I think the water powers the bridge somehow. What about you? Ever do Girl Scouts or nature camp as a kid?
Does
So if we tippy this, come on, Jonah. And that will
Water's
run the
fine.
water down there.
good. Let's see what those counterweights do.
Okay.
The bucket's leaking.
Come on back. We'll try again.
Let's see. I may be able to tether from. She can't do the double tether yet. Okay. So I think what I have to do is fill the bucket, let it lower, run down, meet it down below, tether the two sets of counterweights. Jump more. Go, 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 go.
Okay, Jonah, you can let go.
That's it. Let's get it across.
Okay. I wasn't expecting the other counterweight to raise. I thought,
Guess we go through here.
After you.
You a real friend, Jonah.
What's
You
that?
first.
I think it's some sort of sealer or... Help me with this.
Sure.
Great Scott, if it's one thing that we know by now, do we not know
What is it?
to not touch the things made of gold?
A recipe. Seems to be a mixture of herbs. It could help if we run into any more jaguars.
Let's hope we don't. Way out is over here.
L, B, and Y. This is a pretty neat little...
We're getting closer to the village.
I can't wait to get back to civilization.
So now...
These are different from the ruins in Mexico.
Get the hide.
Do your dad's notebooks say anything about Peru?
No. I mean, there is supposed to be a secret city
Oh.
of gold in Peru. Paititi. Every treasure hunter on Earth is looking for it. But Dad's notes stop in Mexico. Like he'd lost interest or...
Or
I don't know. The next volume picks up in Syria.
Pistol parts. Okay, so I got the grips. What you cackling?
I think we can get out that way.
Jonah, help me with this. On 3.
The game does
2,
do a
1.
pretty excellent job of making you feel like you're in an action-adventure movie. Whoa! Flippin' A.
Come on! Laura! Where's the flare gun?
Scary as all get out. Can I do melee? Yes. Okay. That's gonna... Come here, you. Where'd he go? Here we go. I'm alright. Here he comes. try and get the there. Where is he? Is he behind that monkey? Here he goes. Ow! Get the. Still really hate fighting these things, even though I've gotten some additional advantage. Shut up, Jonah. There he is. Blast it. That grounded him. Now my question is he the one who didn't take me out the first time? Oof. Chivo!
Are you okay?
Jonah, seriously, dude. Like, if you come out of here... if you come out here, just...
Are you okay?
Help me with this.
Yeah, fool, I'm okay. No thanks to you. I think I probably missed an opportunity to get the clip to check the audio mix balance again.
Your back looks bad.
Alright, so let me try and check this and I'll be right back on.
I'm gonna go make camp. Let me take a look at that. It's not pretty. You know, with everything we've been through recently, I've been thinking about my brother. I always tried to protect him. From my father. From himself. But I lost him.
You did everything you could.
If I had been in the right place, at the right time, he would still be here. If I had eyes in the back of my head.
You can't protect everyone. Thank you.
I miss him.
I know. My parents. I miss them too.
Alright, so I'm hanging out with you guys watching this cutscene. As soon as it's done, then I'll check the audio mix balance. I've
I had a dream about my mother recently.
got the clip, but I don't want to miss any of this either. So hopefully you guys are...
It was
Anybody who's sticking around for the Let's Play is checking it out too.
When I was little, my father used to keep things from me. Hide things. About her, especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from looking for them, of course. I still have so many questions.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box of Ishel to remake the world. If you had that power, what would you do?
Panic, probably.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
And lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
Got a little crushy crush. Camera pans.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer Lara Croft must
really?
outwit the king, reach the Forbidden Tomb, and solve the mystery of the White Queen. The way will be fraught with trials.
Lara, are you doing your maths homework?
The adventurer should not dally any longer. In a minute, Dad!
So it's interesting that the estate... really? Are we going to do this as a flashback?
Taunting.
Alright, so at this point, let me go ahead and check the audio mix balance, and then we'll get back to it. Alright, I'm going to call that good enough for government work. Maybe going to tweak up the voiceover commentary just a tad. I'm actually really not pleased about having to expend game time working back through a flashback that doesn't have any real impact on the current mission state. I don't know a ton of Lara Croft lore, so Lara Croft lore. So as far as I know, she didn't know. I don't know that she knew Jonah at this point in her past. It just seems like I'm going to be playing through a bunch of stuff with a bunch of characters that don't matter. So again, I don't know a lot of the lore. I didn't really do a ton of reading ahead, even when I was tracking this game through its development cycle last year. I don't know that this is, like in the old franchise.
Strange beasts cross our hero's path.
You know, there were
Hard to tell
definitely...
if they're bloodthirsty.
There were definitely titles that were meant to tie up
Our
matters
hero
of
must be quiet to avoid alerting
Lara's
the
past. You know, in her tracking down her mother, or father. I think her mother.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
And unraveling some of those mysteries.
What does Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
She hasn't much time.
Kind of really miss and wish I'd go back and play those games that really got into a lot of her history. But I do remember that one of the
Never
things was
expect
they,
to climb the castle.
that they modeled the Croft Mansion. This looks the same, or at least very similar to it.
The castle tower is taller than she thought. Our hero continues climbing, looking for another way in.
That does not look very stable, Laura.
Our hero spies another entrance.
It's just all sorts of bad and not right.
Shoo! Go on!
Alright, well, let's shimmy it out across this ledge faster, because I'm really not
Confronts the extraordinary height and
super
danger
interested in
and pushes it
this
from her mind.
section of the game. Right, because I just got done having a bow and arrow and a knife. Now, of course, the thing is, in a video game, like, that has no consequence, but clearly that was some type of pipe that carries either gas or fluid to or away some part of the house. Now, granted, maybe that was just the gutter. But still.
She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the Forbidden Tomb. These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through. She's so close. She can almost touch it, but an invisible force field stands in her way. There must be another entrance. Our fearless adventurer has reached the summit.
This is just a whole lot of series of not smart things to do. But the downside to this, though, is there's not a lot of game here.
She spots a way in below. She will have to be careful. Why do I do these stupid things?
Agreed.
Shit!
Ooh.
Croft chuckles at her audacity. She's close now.
Just redonk.
At last, she enters the Forbidden Tomb.
So does her dad actually have the Da Vinci plane?
By night, the great bat stole the queen at 30 north and 90 east. From her pen, she wrote her heart. With light, unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely.
Like, really not happy about this. Because I'm just expending time and
The
energy
note
in...
said 90 degrees east and 30 north.
Oh, what was that?
A quotation from Chaucer. What is better than wisdom? Woman. What is better than a good woman? Nothing. Ugh. Ugh.
I did that to do the 90 degrees east thing.
This enigmatic illustration recovered from a curse.
Okay.
It has taken our hero years to piece this map together.
Come on. Now, if this puzzle's gonna be really complicated...
The head of King David. From a shepherd to a
Okay,
king.
I get it. You can
Imagine
get
that.
caught up on your history in here. Not really part of my plan for the evening. I just want to do whatever I have to do to make this thing do whatever it's supposed to do. I thought one of these things told me. Okay. 30 degrees north, 90 degrees east. Degrees north, 90 degrees east. So I put that there because, I don't know, I was thinking if it meant 90 degrees east, it would want something there. 30 degrees north. Yeah, I guess this is 30 degrees north. So that didn't trigger anything by having anything at what roughly equates to 30 degrees north and 90 degrees east. This is seriously like a part of the game that I would just want to bypass.
I'll need to find 30 north and 90 east on the globe.
On the globe.
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
2 shields and a white crown. But how are they supposed to be arranged? I don't see... Nothing here looks like a king.
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white
And a
crown.
white crown.
Could that be the White Queen?
Got 2 shields. I would guess that they have to be arranged in some specific order, but I don't know what that is. 30 degrees. Maybe this is 30 degrees north. By... Does this give you the other axis? By 90 degrees east. Ah, there she blows.
Unlock her love's release. It worked.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was setting the coffee cup down right next to the microphone. Go, Laura!
Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful. A Yatiri, a South American healer. A baby Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's a nod to earlier games where you would fight a T-Rex.
No matter where you stand, these masks seem to stare at you. Animal skulls, an omen of death and symbols of great change. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before. An ossuary. This box contains the bones of the dead. I can't read the inscription.
No need, Lara. It contains bones of the dead. We move along. You don't need to read the inscription of things like that.
That the conquistadors wore during the Age of Discovery. I wonder what they found.
Okay. All this is good, great information, but it's late at night. I need to progress the game. Not looking for a history lesson.
The great bat swings unfurl.
Oh, because it has light in the wings. No. Now he's got 2 lamps.
The knight's shield reflects the light beam.
Let's see. So I need to move this just out of the way. And then get oof. I don't know. So I have to push this to the back, push that other one up, and then to the left to clear it from the pattern. Okay, now I think we should be good to go.
There she is! The White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her.
So how do we get her out? It's not what I was expecting. I was actually expecting a way to... drop into the space with her. So what are we doing? We're trying to figure out how to get her out of the cage. Which means getting that thing to open. I haven't seen any kind of mechanical
I can
here.
use the globe to retract the ladder.
Okay.
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
So we need to raise the ladder. Yeah, of course she doesn't have a backpack's worth of equipment. She still hasn't found some of that stuff yet. It's the ladder. I don't mind using that thing, but I'm trying to think through, is there some type of cardinal-like system or combination that uses to put things in the room? This is the exact type of stuff that will cause me to bounce off of a third-person action-adventure game. So the 3090... But wouldn't it be that same location all over again? Maybe it would be.
Now I can free her.
Aha! Well, I'm surprised myself by that one.
With light, unlock her love's release.
Oh, great, but this thing... I gotta get that thing out of here. Is that path blocked? This one is not. Oh, come on. Are you saying you're not gonna allow me to move that now? Ugh. Yeah, but I can't move him. Why can I not move this now? Maybe I can only pull on this? Great, it's like it doesn't treat these two things as Nintendo objects. Ah, boy. There's just no way to... Got no moves. I guess what I could do, hold on. So this may be like a 4-way NBA trade right now. So if I move that back, where's... I thought Laura's backpack was right over here. So I pushed her a little too far. She's only got the one handle, I guess, up front. Come on, grab it, Laura. Okay, that's aggravating. It's like she has no handholds now. It's right there. Come on, seriously, it can't be part of the game's design that you're just not allowed to move her at this point. Okay, maybe this will work. There we go. Finally. Whew.
Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown.
That makes me so angry about this. This doesn't progress the story at all.
The path was dark and is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight.
Aggravating.
The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats. I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, this has gone on a long time.
Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
Amelia, this is very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession. I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Oh, for goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you try to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do? I have to...
Dad? Dad!
Oh, what was that?
Dad? Come on. Please, Dad. Wake up. Dad.
What in the world? That doesn't seem to track with the conversation she's been having. I thought she grew up with her father and it was her mother who was missing.
Morning. So, Silver Crown
weird.
Mountain?
Yeah.
I wonder what the jungle has in store for us today.
Whatever it is, we'll handle it.
Hey,
Been
it can't be
eaten,
worse than yesterday,
probably.
right?
Vest of the Empress Jaguar, okay. And yes, I will equip that. Oh, nice dear. boots. Alright. Now, my question is... But can I change the outfit she's in? Okay, so it's that outfit from the first game. Huh. That's interesting and weird that she can only throw those on top of the Shadow of the Tomb Raider outfit, I guess. It's fine. Time to, yes, get some new skills. Man, I don't know what to make of that flashback sequence. That was a little weird. Came in speed, increased speed when swimming, sure. So we'll have her start saving up. I want to get this Viper Snare, but whatever may come next. Let's just have her hold off on expending that one additional skill point. What is still... What is still showed up as unread. Alright, time to continue the adventure. So Jonah looks like he already knows where he's going. I'm still getting my bearings after fighting a jaguar. And tripping out on some herbs. See how badly and in how many different ways the jungle wants to try and kill me now. Nope, it's further out. See, that's a jump she can make. It looks almost like she... So don't see any Lara Croft. Wow. my question was, is this a jump she can make? Because it's going from high ground to low ground. Yes. It's funny that he walks it back as well. Get a good running head start. See, do we get any loot? Or dead bodies? Okay, so we're 7% complete with the game. It's not horrible for the first couple of hours in. Where the twins confer. It appears to be the only thing worthwhile in here. Okay, good. I don't see anything inside that we're missing. Herm.
There's a road.
Let's check it out.
Cutscene. I wonder if they.
Shit, Trinity, get down.
Damn.
APC?
Truck's stuck.
Yeah, we might be riding out of the jungle in style.
What are you doing?
Get back. Hide.
You're the logistics guy, aren't you?
I'm not the one who drove onto a bottom bridge.
Oh, hold up. I got him. Hold on, they're friendlies. Keep your eyes open. Someone should check back there.
I'll do it.
Put it right there. Make sure nothing can get through.
I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir.
Stealth like down.
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
Okay, so good. Jonah got the other one. So I don't think I have anybody. So there's no one else behind you.
When's the last time this thing was serviced? This is rusty.
So there should.
What are we looking for here? Anything that moves. Anything that doesn't. They still didn't find that relic. I'd love to be the guy that does.
Oh.
Hey, why not? You'd be a hero. I'll be dead more likely.
So
no
question
thanks.
is
I'll keep sitting here looking for hostiles. Let's talk.
It's risky. Can I jump up here?
Get off your ass.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Jonah got the other guy. There should only be one guy left. Actually,
It's quiet. What's your team?
this is
doing?
all of them.
I'll
Nope, one
check.
guy
You're
left.
not paying them to sightsee.
We'll have to go under.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems overly elaborate. Why not just take the guy out with a bow and arrow?
Might have missed before.
Okay.
Oh, there's 4 of them.
Really wedged in there.
I'm afraid if we move it, we'll lose it.
We're gonna have to reinforce the bridge.
It'll be tough to find something to brace against.
So why didn't you test the bridge like I told you?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we need to test the bridge first.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I'm not coming for you.
Maybe we can pull it out.
Okay, maybe. What do you think about that?
We can take them.
All right.
Really? I don't know. This odds seem a little iffy. Now, if Jonah's coming out here with me... Okay, good. Huh. So he just completely cutscened that whole thing.
I'll take these guys.
What in God?
Hide.
Dave, Sammy. Those guys. I told them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave!
Whew. Jonah just barely got... He's still running around. Nope. not within range yet, though. There he is. Almost missed it, because I was just about to look away when he popped into range. I want to go after him. Can I go after him? No! Great. Ruined at Christmas. Have to do... I don't...
them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave! Sammy!
Alright, so fortunately I don't have to take the whole thing again. Come on. Ah, where's the bow and arrow? Ah! So it's gonna force you to do it all by stealth. Okay, fine.
Oh, no, you don't! Fuck you!
Stop! Thanks. You okay?
Yeah. Take this. I hope that's the last of them.
Okay, so apparently that whole sequence was just about me getting all my weapons back.
How'd they know to come here?
I don't know.
Not exactly the
So now, yep, bow and arrow, auto rifle, pistol,
my arm is so itchy.
That means it's healing.
I might have liked it better when it was injured.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying not to think about my back.
You know, my grandmother survived a tsunami in the 60s.
What happened?
She lost friends. Her family lost their business. But after that, she could feel things coming. Volcanic eruptions, storms, other things.
leap of faith. Ah, flippin' A. I leapt and just caught the bare edge of the thing and slipped off.
That was close.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know.
Not exactly the civilization I was hoping to run into. My arm is so itchy.
That means it's healing.
I might have liked it better when it was injured.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying not to think about my back.
Okay, there we go. Bow,
That did
RB, fire arrow. That's the point being, we need to... Watch out, Jonah. Hold LT and press RB to ignite. Alright.
Nice.
Come on, let's go.
Let's roll. Oh, what was that? I mean, so much of the salvage in this game is entirely nondescript. Like, you don't even really know
Monuments or mountains or
what it is you're
springs.
picking up or what you're running short on.
Yeah.
So I'm just interpreting the game design as always pick up everything.
I see people down there.
Hope they're friendly.
I'll let you do the talking.
So much like Guatemala, it seems like.
Hi.
Do you know if there's a place nearby we can stay for the night?
How'd you get so deep into the jungle? You lose your tour group or something?
No.
There were some guys here before, looking for artifacts. You with them? Trinity.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I don't know that we would have checked into the hotel in the middle of the jungle.
Come with me. Oh, I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but the only B&B in town is my place.
Well, you can't be too careful. By the way, I'm Jonah.
It could be anything from cannibals
Come in,
to
have a
just
seat.
guerrilla militia.
Carlos,
Neither of which would be good. I can't see pulling into a town out in the middle of the jungle, checking into a hotel, and actually going to sleep.
Oh. What are you here for exactly?
Well, we were following a riddle when our plane went down.
You mean it crashed?
Yeah.
And you just walked out of the crash?
Well, you know, it's cruising pretty low.
We are looking for Maya ruins. Maya? You know you're in Peru, right?
Yeah. Long story.
Oh. Thanks.
I guess meaning that
You
in
don't
Peru
seem
you
like
would
a
typically find
typical
Incan
archaeologist.
ruins. I'll
Oh,
have to
she's
look
the
that up.
archaeologist. I'm just a cook.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of our local ceviche yet? It's a specialty.
Not unless it grows in the jungle.
Oh, don't tell me you missed our famous fish trees.
Jonah's getting a little crushy crush on. Awkward.
Where did you take this?
Mexico. Why?
Oh, I've seen this symbol before. Wow. There's some ruins nearby, and a small rock with something like this carved on it. Do you mind if I take a look around? Be my guest, but I guarantee they're not Mayan. My people were Inca and proud of it.
There we go. Ding, ding, ding.
Why don't you rest for a while?
You sure?
Way to go, Laura. Hooking your boy up. It's a good wingman right there.
I'm not gonna say no to that.
Have fun.
And, more importantly, gives us the chance to adventure alone without being... I mean, fortunately, having Jonah along doesn't make it an escort mission.
Colleagues.
But there's still just the additional mechanic of him moving along with you and it not feeling quite as open as the game does when you're moving, traversing by yourself.
You want to make a deal?
Huh.
Ah, hello. Are you here with the excavation team?
No,
just
Excavation
passing through. Okay. If you need anything, the market's in the middle of town. You can resupply before you move on.
Thank
Just need some more
My pleasure.
arrows because I don't want to run out of those. Oh, what is that? I don't really know why they chopped you to the map for that.
2 years I've been working up to never to ask her out. I finally do. And now, who is that guy anyway?
Dude, the population of your little jungle town can't be but like 20 people. Oh, cool. New base camp. So, that means we should be able to find a place around here to level up. Random hardwood. Can I talk to him?
Otra tormenta como la
One of my problems is that it's not very clear to me what the limits of the town are, so not absolutely certain how I'll know.
They've been working all night. And? Isn't that what they're paid for? Get lost. It's
Oh, shit. No.
Now fuck off and let me watch the damn game.
What is that?
Yeah.
Sure would be great to get these thieves out of here.
We're about to get some SJW right up in here.
Piss off, you're
Huerta se la
spoiling the
pasa
reception.
Castillo. Castillo aguanta. ¿Aún la tiene? Castillo esquivó la barradora. Ve libre a Celis y le hace un pase. Y se
Can I not arm the...
La multitud enloquece.
Ah, I can't arm any weapons in here. I want to destroy this TV.
Spoiling the reception.
El árbitro le puso fin. No hubo falta. Bien, bien.
Ah.
Bien. Viene el disparo.
It's aggravating. And again,
It would
this
be
is
great to get these
where
thieves out of here.
Everything all right?
this
No,
game butts up a
it's
little
all
bit
terrible, as
against
usual.
being a game.
These pillagers come to town,
Because there are these
hire us to
arbitrary
dig up our own
constraints and
relics,
things that
don't
it
even pay us
disallows
a
you
living
from
wage.
doing that you should
And
be
then they
able to
run
do.
off with them and profit.
We are all desperate here. There's no work since Porvenir pulled out. We're sitting ducks.
What is
And
Porvenir?
I imagine the storm hasn't helped matters.
What little we had is gone or underwater. I don't know what to do anymore.
I have some experience with these kinds of people. Maybe I can help.
I don't know what good it'll do. Did I catch your name?
Laura.
I don't know, but it's just
I'm
going to
Nico.
pop you into a QTE.
If you want to talk
and
to
then...
Omar, the executive lead tormentor in charge of theft and pillaging, he's in there.
Thanks.
Like that.
Be careful. He doesn't like to be challenged.
Talk to Omar.
Piss off. Who are you? Looking for work? Well, you're out of luck. We have enough people. Marco's in charge of HR now anyway.
Oh, yes, thank you. Do you know where he is?
Where else? The bar.
So justice won't be served today.
Sure would be great to get these thieves out of here.
I'm working on it, dude.
Don't get many tourists through here.
Oh, I'm not a tourist. I mean, I'm a researcher.
Oh. Well, still. Wish you could have seen this place 20 years ago. It was booming, vibrant, full of life, and so optimistic for the future.
Really?
Optimistic. Gullible more like it.
What happened?
Sure.
Porvenir happened. Big oil company out of Lima. They came in here, bought up the town, gave everyone jobs. They even planned to build condominiums across the river there, until the bottom fell out.
The oil crash.
Now we limp by on the scraps they left behind.
Who would put
Say
condos
you're
in
not
the
a
desert?
tourist. Tourists
The
bring
jungle,
money.
I mean.
Archaeologists just take.
I don't think they were going to actually build condos in the jungle. Oh, this is Porvenir. Let's do some robbing from the rich. Nah. Sounds like we're right behind where that dude's watching TV. For that to have been a locked up cache of stuff, I don't feel like anything particularly useful was actually in there. Doing a lot of talky.
This village was once under the wing and watchful eye of the condor, but we let the eagle chase her away.
I'm not sure I understand.
Neither do I. We lost ourselves in our pursuit of things. Thought we'd be happier with coins in our pockets, but the eagle took that away as well.
With the Quan. So I guess where I could short fuse things is instead of treating it like an open world, I could center zoom in. So there's no way to tag that as a... No. And I appear to be actually going and... Okay, so now we have the problem of I have two objectives listed. I'm guessing that the one objective is just for a side mission. But if I want to tighten up on what I'm spending time doing, I guess it's this thing in this direction.
Jonah, I found Incan ruins, but I think the foundation of the temple is older.
Yeah, Abby remembered where she saw that symbol. It's inside the temple somewhere.
Great. Tell her thank you for me.
I'm right here. You can thank me by not breaking anything.
I'll be right there, Laura.
can hear them calling from under the earth. The voices. The old gods.
Maybe you just need to rest.
No. See for
Maybe
yourself.
you have
See where
malaria.
the breath of the gods rises from the womb of the earth. Listen to their pained howls.
I hadn't noticed that. Where is this breath?
You'll see. You'll hear it. Perhaps you can ease their suffering.
Okay. So that looks like... Oh, you can toggle a waypoint. But is that my primary objective? I'm going to let that go for right now. Okay, the primary is still inside this tomb. Is it time to do some tomb raiding? May very well be.
Hey, looks a lot bigger on the outside. What'd you do?
Jonah, look. Ishal and Shakshal, the twins come together.
Huh.
What is it? Laura,
What?
Abby said not to break anything.
I'm not breaking it. I'm restoring the original. Someone was trying to hide it. The twins come together before following the path of the living.
It's been tampered with. Like that thing in Mexico.
This must lead to the next clue.
Go. I'll stay here. See what else I can find.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to enter the ancient temple, likely full of booby traps, alone. While Jonah goes and hangs out and talks to his bae. And eats jungle ceviche. Does not sound like a good plan.
The twins. Life and death. Jonah, I found the temple.
Whoa. God, the game looks really good.
Trinity already there, trying to blast their way in. I'm gonna take a closer look.
So I've got to traverse that whole distance on foot. Alright, well look, I am going to step away for a second and use the restroom really quick. And I'm going to put you guys on the BRB screen. Then we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back to it. I don't know how I use that to traverse anywhere. It looks supposedly like... No, why? Ow. Did you make it? Guess I didn't. I don't even really completely understand how.
It'll be the last breathing you do. Well, if the only way is up, then let's go up.
We have to go down to reach the other power plates. After we've gone over there to activate this first mechanism.
Oh, let's just make it fast. We'll end up with a lung full of corruption.
Alright, so I guess over and down. I guess it really doesn't matter as long as I hit the lever. This is what I screwed up royally last night. Because I had a wall that was, that I had to wall ride down, wall claw down, but, Yeah, it was just unintuitive what path along the wall you were supposed to take in order to get all the way to the bottom, and it made me feel like the whole thing was rigged. Yeah, I don't understand with all three. No. And these are times where I wish I controlled her teleportation. No, what the fuck is going on?
We have to get across.
Okay, so wall run. We're flipping the switch to wall run. I can shimmy down as far as I can, then claw ride down to the bottom.
Go.
Come on. Okay, that wasn't what I had in mind. Now what? Oh, that's not good. He's gonna get devoured. Great. Let's do this all over again. Wall climb. The lever. Nope. Come on. Are you... really aggravating? Come on. And these are the times where I feel like, well, I'm doing the exact same thing that I did the last time. Or, you know, 2 times ago or whatever. See if we can traverse this one again. Yeah, that's not how you charge it. Maybe I'm the only one who's thinking of just charge it. No. Okay, fine. So how do you get off this thing? Just couldn't see him. Seriously, come on. I have no... I don't understand what he is doing. Like, what? Why is he stuck there in the corner when I'm just trying to jump backwards and grab the wall behind? Like, a move that typically will go off when it's not what I want, but then... like, the moment I try and manually make it happen, like, there's no logical reason why he's jammed up in the corner like that, jumping into the same wall. There was a... Great. I was certain there was another map queue previously that I was looking for that isn't where I thought it was now. Okay.
What's the best way?
Alright.
The platform is moved.
We still can't reach it.
We'll have to get to those other switches.
So she wants me to wall ride down from here too? Now, isn't this flippin' A? Oh, that one's dark now. That's interesting. What the heck? No.
Ready to go on?
I'm ready for this to be over. Yeah, and this is why I say I decided to give this one more session tonight rather than ended the session early. And I like, after we get done with this, I just don't know how much I'm spelunking to find. Come on. Okay.
I got you.
All right. No. Seriously? Yeah, like I said, this is what gets particularly frustrating when you get into these mid-distance runs where you have to, like, oh man, come on. Where you just have to memorize increasingly larger portions of the map to traverse them effectively. Like some of these things that are happening in comparison to the control. Alright friends, welcome back. Hopefully that past episode of an accounting of third measures kept you entertained while I was away. That's from my time revisiting the Prince of Persia game on the PlayStation 3 a couple of months ago. We've got just under, well, we've got probably about 45 minutes left in the live stream, so after taking a quick break and waking up a little bit more, I'm looking forward to hopefully progressing some of the mystery. I'm a little disappointed. A little disappointed that Laura doesn't do. Oh, they're just telling you. I was just about to say, I'm really disappointed that Laura doesn't do the swan dive off the ledges anymore. I don't think I can get back up on that edge. Okay, so where do I need to head? Here.
Forward outpost. Status report. Operation Lone Wolf underway. Trucks en route. What's the rush all of a sudden? Dr. Dominguez is here in Peru. Is that good enough for you? Aye, Commander. Sorry, sir.
need to continue collecting herbs or various vegetation throughout the jungle to use for power-ups. I'm realizing one of the errors that I made is I didn't let me head to the surface and make sure I've got some air before I... Whoa! Shimmy through, Laura. Oh!
Those drones were unexpectedly heavy and sharp. Boat looks okay, though.
I'm glad you're here. We have a problem.
Jenny again? I'm on it.
Oh, no. These bros about to get swagger
Wants us
jacked.
to search the water.
Come on, folks!
So, are we getting scuba equipment or something? Better. A bunch of underwater drones.
This feels bad. Very bad.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I'm not gonna be so,
Command, this is Dock Station. Operation Lone Wolf underway. Drones have been launched.
Can I... So this boat's not
5
working,
miles
right?
downriver. Signal is strong.
Where do I need to go?
I'll let you know if they find anything.
Here.
Out.
I was originally thinking I was going to swagger jack all these fools, but it looks like there are too many. I need to push through before I need to come up for air. Vegetation. Get in the vegetation. Stop making so much noise. These guys are on alert now. No. Flip-de-doo. Okay. So back to plan A. I am going to have to fight my way through to the next waypoint. No. Don't worry about that. No target. Good. Let's come up for air and then use the boat as cover. Air, Laura. Oof. Okay, so... No. Why couldn't I do a stealth kill right there? So if I come around here, can I get this guy? That's what I'm talking about. This boat's actually being really effective cover. Should be like dead bodies floating up in the water here. Assassin! That would actually be a really good game. Lara Croft Assassin.
Clear.
Oh no, it's not clear, fool. You just about to get ganked like in a horror movie.
Need to get to the bottom of this.
What are all these bodies here? Alright, allergy eye, don't well up on me. Yep, that's right word. Oh. It seems like at the last second, like, they almost... Look at all these bodies. Hilarious. That dude's on alert. How many are left? Is it just that one dude? If it's seriously just the one dude, I'm just gonna go take him down straight up. What I would actually like to do None of these boats are working? Duck, 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 duck. Now, can I track him? Yeah, there he goes. About to Jason Voorhees his butt, too. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Nope. Missed my opportunity. Yo! What's going on, Chris? How you doing, bruh? Hope you've been doing okay, man. I know you've been going through some stuff. I'm glad that you had an opportunity to swing through tonight and hang out. I appreciate you. Just here straight murdering fools like Jason Voorhees. But here goes another one. Straight up. Look at this. Look at these bodies. Straight up Camp Silver Lake up in here. And I'm just going to casually stroll across the combat like I own this mofo. What is she doing? She all hunkered down like that. We need to see if there's any loot. Plantains. Fuel for fire arrows. Oh, what is that? Herbs.
Lara, you okay?
Yeah, there's a Trinity base here.
Hey, Jonah, what happened here? I said don't break anything.
Hey, Abby, I can explain. I'll get back to you later, Lara.
Oh, is this a base camp?
Don't do anything crazy.
Very cool.
Thank God. The storm
base
barely
camp.
affected the village. The epicenter was closer to the plain. But it could have been much worse. What have I done? What if the earthquake hits here? Hundreds of
coffee.
people will die. I need to find a way to stop it.
Okay, let's check and see what new stuff we've got in the inventory. 2 upgrades available to the recurve bow. Okay, we'll start with that. I never understand crafting, so there's no point in me reading all that text. Reinforce limbs or string knocks. So I don't... Insufficient resources to craft item. So why did it tell me... Oh, no. Okay. Wrapped string. Decreases finger tension, allowing for additional hold time. So with that upgrade done, so I was a little worried that there were 2 upgrades available, but that I could only actually perform 1. 1 of 8 upgrades crafted. Okay. There are upgrades available for this other stuff as well. Okay, let's go after the modified firing pin. Smooth firing pin allows for increased rate of fire. Now, okay, so the difference is when I made that upgrade, it didn't make the second upgrade infeasible. Match grade barrels, get that as well. Double upgrade. Okay, so no melee. So it looks like no other upgrades are available. Okay. Still pretty dope. So, Chris, have you been? Have you had a chance to do any gaming, or have you been too busy with other stuff? And I know you said, I think you said your streams were on hold, but any outlook on being able to get back to that, or is that still kind of on the sidelines for right now? So let's do the bow's coil. Automatically loot enemies killed by a stealth takedown. Okay. Yep. And how about this? Crow's Cunning. Reveal traps while using survival instincts. That's going to use up my remaining 2 skill points. Yeah, hopefully that will go a long way towards keeping me from getting stabbed when I'm in a tomb. That happens so frequently. Resources. Okay, so I probably need to go ahead and scavenge all the vegetation that I can at this juncture, since I bypassed so much of it during the, What is that? That sounds like a drone.
Any idea why we're sealing everything up? Because Commander Rourke said to hold the perimeter. No one goes in or out. I know that, smartass. But you know why? That's above my pay grade. When the recon team gets here, maybe they'll be able to tell us something.
Where are they? So they're not painting on survival instincts, so that makes me a little worrisome. It sounded like they may have been. Maybe they're on the other side of this truck. Mud patches. No tangos. That's not what I was expecting. Medkits, okay. It's a good pickup. These are the mud patches. Okay, no more loot.
Porvenir, this is Commander Rourke. Have you achieved lockdown?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Get up against...
We're almost there. All access points are covered, and most of the barricades are finished.
Almost isn't good enough. Secure the perimeter now, and make damn sure it's locked tight.
Aye, sir. If I could ask, sir, what's going on?
Recon team is en route. Rourke out.
Just a couple more steps, buddy.
Have we lost it?
Chibo! Now they're aggro, though. Oh, you got so jacked.
Gotta check that.
Oof.
Area looks clean.
Return to patrol. God damn it, he's hunting us!
Copy that. It's on.
Over there!
Conventional kill. Alright, let's reload. Nice tea. Let the bodies hit the floor. Alright, I gotta clear my eyes out. They are burning from these allergies. Oof. So I did not know or think having played Rise of the Tomb Raider, the stealth kill system on this is much improved. I didn't think there was going to be as much opportunity for calamity as there has proven to be. I feel like I hear animals here. And I wonder if I should take a perception herb. Nope, nothing. At least not in the immediate vicinity.
Okay, the perimeter's locked
Whoa, what is that?
All we have to do is wait for the recon team.
Doesn't it seem a little weird to you? There was a problem underground, but we're fortifying ourselves from a threat from overland.
Seems pretty standard. If something did go wrong, we should assume it could be anything. We've got the temple covered, too.
I don't know, man. It still feels like we went from an amber alert in the known area to a red alert all over the place.
We've been overreacting to things ever since that storm hit.
One of the things I don't like is I feel like on some of these encounters, you're like, there's nobody there, and then just...
This is driving me nuts.
Like a dozen people just pop in out of nowhere.
Those were good men. They are good men.
Should I just do a straight up assault?
This is bullshit. Someone's lying to us, and we might have lost some people already because of it.
Calm down. If there was something we needed to know, we would have been told by now. And Rourke...
Oh, there's the... Right in the head. I just feel like if I lean on the stealth kill too much, the game will be uninteresting. And I do kind of want to see... Oh, what was that? I do also kind of want to get a feel for how decent the combat system is in this game, too. Ammo. I need your ammo.
Jonah, Commander Rourke is here in
That was
Peru.
good. That was an
Ordered
effective little
Trinity to
combat
lock down
sequence
a
there.
dig site below an old oil well.
You going to check it out?
Yeah, I'll see what they found. Rourke was there in Cozumel when Dominguez took the dagger. They must have figured out the next step to the hidden city.
I feel like this game, this iteration is so much more balanced than Rise of the Tomb Raider. Like, Rise of the Tomb Raider felt like 82% puzzle with not enough combat.
There's been a bloodbath here. What happened?
This is like some supernatural-ish here. With the length of time in between combat sequences in the first Tomb Raider of the reboot felt like just too long a loop. And you never really got comfortable with combat. You also never, I don't know, I never felt like... One of my big things in video games is I need to hit that feeling of feeling powerful, which means at some point I need to feel like I am at parity with the enemies. And I never really got to that point in Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, and I need to look these games up too, because I keep referring to them by name and I don't. So I guess the first one was just Tomb Raider. So Rise of the Tomb Raider was actually the second one. So when I've been saying Tomb Raider, I actually mean just mean the 2013 Tomb Raider, and then I guess Rise was 2015. And then this one is the 2018 game. So I have not played Rise. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere, either from Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. I ought to actually go digging around for it. But no, when I'm comparing my past experiences in Tomb Raider, as far as within the reboot, it's mainly about my experience in the 2013 Tomb Raider. Let's check for booby traps. I'm almost absolutely certain I will hit some booby traps down here. Theoretically, they should have already been tripped if there's a body down here. Oh, hell nah. Oh my.
Jonah, I made it inside the temple.
It's giving me the willies. My hair is actually standing up. No traps, it looks like. I'm hoping that skill set that skill that I got works as advertised. Find a way to open the
These
gate.
cranks turn the pillars. I could use them to match the symbols. The numbers on the pillars look like the first half of dates. Ishal on the left, Shakshal on the right.
Man, I do not even know what the Mikhail
These
that
cranks
means.
turn the pillars. I could use them to match the symbols.
Turn the pillars, match the symbols. Oh, okay. So I guess they're supposed to be like that. Okay. And then... Okay, they seem like they are matched. What now?
I'll have to open the doors to find more symbols.
floor is lava.
I'll have to open the doors to find more symbols. I'll have to open the doors to find more symbols.
So I guess these things should be rotated until that door opens.
I'll have to open the doors to find more symbols.
Ooh, there, little sister. Stop me popping off automatic rifle rounds in here. I do not know what to do from this point. Lava. Lava. Rotate them to match the symbols. So I'm trying to determine if there's any significance in the difference in the pattern on the 3 stone pieces or whatever. So that one has 7 of 8 slots around its circle populated. That one also has 7. That one might have 8. Oh, okay. Actually, they're all populated. One thing I haven't done
I'll have to open the doors to find more symbols. I'll have to open the doors to find more symbols.
Looking for anything that I can tether or... It seems like you should be able to progress past this point just by using these hand crates, but I'm not certain that I understand.
I'll have to open the doors to find more symbols.
I'm not sure what the matching is here that will cause the door to open. But I guess it's clearly not having them identical. So they both have... Well, no, that has a 4 dot and that has a 3. There it goes. So that extended 1. I don't really understand the logic, but whatever. Once I walk across this thing, is there... Okay. But you can't interact with those. Something you can see.
to those on the walls.
What? Have to keep matching. Yeah, but aren't I supposed to do that from over there? So I guess my question is, can she make that jump? Yes. Okay. Oh, wait. Where did that third one come from?
Damn, I should have known.
Back. So maybe... So are these the lower three of the stack? I'm gonna make that assumption. But you can only... Yeah, because you can... The wheels only manipulate the... bottom one? I don't remember. Oh, so you're looking for a plain 3 dot? It's a 1 dot? There we go. I hope that's what will keep this floor raised. Classic. I'm also gonna guess that when I push this one, the floor will fall out from underneath me. Oh, the whole thing falls out. All the way back through the first door. And, but there's a fourth signal in place now. Okay, so now if we rotate this to the hockey puck. Yep. And then rotate this to... I don't know what you rotate it to, because it doesn't... There's not a fourth one there. Ah, boy, that's weird. Yeah, why don't we just try and push it now? That we have at least the left one aligned. Nope. Get out of there! Run backwards in a 3D action adventure game where the camera's all wonky. You don't know exactly. Or it's just a discomforting feeling. I don't know. So if that's... So that's what it has on the left. Right, but what about what it has on the right? Okay, so it shows that. The fourth chevron is over here, and it looks like it's just a horizontal line. Okay, give that a whirl. There we go. And away we go. Okay.
Hey, Jonah, any progress?
Are you
here, and Ishel. I think I've seen the date on the left somewhere. The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue. In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13, but what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be in a completely different position. So the star path would lead west to somewhere in Peru.
Okay, let's run back out and see if we can determine from these. So they have added a 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you don't know which one is the 5th for this one on the left. And we really don't know which is the 5th for the one on the right either.
The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
I thought I looked at the photo from Cozumel. Missions.
In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13, but what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be in a completely different position. So the star path would lead west to somewhere in Peru.
So the nearest I can tell or the number that they would have available. Right.
Maybe there's a clue.
It's that 3 pips in a bar. Now I also wonder if it's the same thing here. I looked at the photo from Cozumel. That's what we're doing, is we're working on that clue. So I don't think that will be it.
In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13, but what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be in a completely different position. So the star path would lead west to somewhere in Peru.
Right, so I put that in there.
The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue. The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
Yeah, it's not breaking through. Do I have 3 pips with no bar?
Maybe there's a clue.
I have 4 pips to go.
The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
But this one doesn't have a 3-bar. Guess I'll look at the photo one more time.
In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13. But what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be in a completely different position. So the star path would lead west to somewhere in Peru.
Still not entirely seeing the clue there. I mean, the other thing to do is...
from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
I mean, there aren't that many faces. Hopefully I won't get really blamed for doing a trial and error.
Photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue. Okay, Jonah. What's the final number for Shack Shell?
A line across with 2 dots on top of it. 7, I think.
Thanks.
Line across with 2 dots on top. Okay. Why did I get this super spooky sound effect? Man, if there's another door behind here.
That's it.
Here we go. Big ups. Check for traps. Oh, I took my eye off the screen for a second and got turned around. Okay. Okay.
Jonah.
Hey, Lara. It's Abby.
Oh, hey, Abby. I found a mural. It seems to depict some kind of journey. Entering through a jaguar mouth follows a serpent.
Abby, I know you like Jonah, but I don't know that we're
spider,
close enough for you to be jumping on the radio.
Okay, I don't know about most of that, but the jaguar mouth is back this way.
Really?
Yeah. Cat sculpture, big teeth. Oh, here.
Chivo!
Lara, you okay?
Yeah, I'm heading back.
Good. I think you're gonna like this.
That's some trash. Backtracking. Video game trope.
I can't figure out what this means.
So we're going through here. Shimmy. Wait, isn't that the same kind of statue?
Interesting.
Careful, Lara. Seriously? Use a rope arrow to kill and string up an enemy. Huh. Okay. Alright, well look everybody, thanks so much for everybody who happened to swing through and join in on the live stream. Chris, thanks so much for swinging by. I appreciate you. For anybody who happens to be watching the archive version of this on the YouTube channel, Rounding Off Infinity, I appreciate you as well. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can just be notified whenever I post new content. Until next time, happy hunting, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, play the games that you like, and stream the games that you love. One more time, the plan for upcoming content is that tomorrow night I will be on OG Borderlands on the PC with fellow Son of Anarchy Nostradamus, and then later that same night I'll flip from OG Borderlands over to my premiere of Borderlands 3 on the channel, playing with fellow Twitch streamers Scarlet Baby and Nine Diamond. And then at some point over the weekend, I will get back to Shadow of the Tomb Raider for another probably 3-hour segment or so. And then next up, we'll be playing Divinity 2 Original Sins, I think Enhanced Edition or Complete Edition on the Nintendo Switch. And after that, we'll probably throw in some, if I were going to be picking today, probably be throwing in some NHL 20. So one more time, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. But that's going to do it for me. Good night, good gaming, and good luck. I'm out of here.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center now, focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. Dreams can be driving, can be a distraction. Dreams can change out of nowhere. Life is so short, even when hope's elusive. Hard times dissolve in thin air. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center now, focus on love. Hope you learn what all